welcome back to one more video on redemption of debentures. Now this video we will be talking about, we have already spoken about the methods of redemption, right? The first method we have done lump sum, redemption and lump sum. Second was in installments by draw of lots, and third one is the third method we are going to do today, which is purchase of own debentures from the open market, meaning stock exchange, for cancellation. Meaning, you all know that as shares can be traded over stock exchange, so can debentures, right? So if debentures are freely traded in the market, the company can buy from the market its own debentures, yes, its own debentures, and then cancel it by passing a book entry, okay? Meaning, debentures are a liability. Now it has to pay money to the debenture holders. Either it pays directly to the debenture holder, each one, or it can straight away buy from the debentures. Debenture holders are trading debentures, so we can just buy from the market. एक ही बात है. Okay. So now the entries would be a bit different in this method from the earlier two methods. But again, they are very simple. बच्चे जैसे. Now see, all you have to do here is compare. Gain हो रहा है या loss हो रहा है, बस इतना ही पता करना है. Now, if you are purchasing from the market, rates keep fluctuating. कभी nominal value पे मिलेगा, कभी sell होगा, कभी more than nominal value, कभी less than nominal value. Now it depends on when you are purchasing. Suppose you are purchasing at par, meaning 100 rupees का debenture you are purchasing at 100 from the market. That means there is no gain, no loss. Correct? That is what you had issued it for. You received it, then received 100 rupees. Now you are repaying 100 rupees. कोई profit नहीं, कोई loss नहीं है. Of course, if you are issued at par and it was redeemable also at par. Alright, now we are just talking about the cases when the debentures were to be redeemed at par. ठीक है? क्योंकि अगर प्रीमियम पे रिडीम करना होगा तो एंट्रीज थोड़े अलग हो जाएंगे, उसमें प्रीमियम और रिडेम्पशन भी आ जाएगा. Correct? Because that also is payable at the time of redemption. So right now we will not discuss that. Let us discuss कि अगर repayment होना था par पे 100 पे, तो 100 रुपीस से मार्केट में खरीदा, कोई गेन नहीं, कोई लॉस नहीं है, एक बात बराबर होगी. If you happen to buy at a lesser price, 100 से कम पे ट्रेड हो रहा है debentures, obviously you will gain. Correct? Because 100 rupees का debentures, if you had to repay to the debenture holders, it would have been at 100 rupees. But at the market rate, which is less than the nominal value, you will purchase from the debenture, the market debentures, and you will cancel it. हो गया, तो पैसे बच गए. But sometimes the debentures might be traded at a higher price than the nominal value. That means for 100 rupee debenture, you are paying 110 suppose. So 10 rupees loss हुआ तुम्हारा, right? So here it depends on at what price you are purchasing. So debentures खरीदते हैं ना, अपने ही debentures. We call them own debentures because वो अपना ही है. Correct? So own debentures are purchased, so you will be spending money on that. So the first entry in all such cases will be for the purchase of your own debentures from the market, and second one will be for cancellation. Of course, third entry depends whether you are making a gain or a loss, or maybe no gain, no loss. In that case, no third entry. ठीक है? Very simple. Just three entries at the most in each case. Now, one more thing is, what about DRR and DRI? वो भी तो है. वो कहाँ गया? वो भी होगा. But if this, some asks you to pass entry for that. In this method, I'm going to give you a very good thing that the council says that if this question doesn't mention about creating DRR and DRI in such cases, you assume that those legal requirements have already been complied to. तो हो गया, उसका entries नहीं pass करना. और अगर pass करना भी है, so what is the big deal? You all know how to pass the entries on DRR and DRI, right? So whatever is the amount being redeemed, you need to have DRR and DRI as per that, which we have already done. So let's drop it. Let us focus on the purchase, pass entries for purchase and cancellation of debentures. So what is the sum saying? X limited purchase from the market for cancellation 100 rupees debentures, 6% debentures at. There are three cases given here. 93 per debenture, 105 per debenture, and at par 100 rupees per debenture. So these three cases. Let us talk about the first one. तो अगर पहला वाला खरीद रहे 93 पर डिबेंचर्स एंड वी आर परचेजिंग 1000 डिबेंचर्स, हाउ मच विल आई स्पेंड? 93 into 1000, so 93,000 I have spent, so I credit bank with that. And what have I purchased? On debentures, asset है, कुछ भी investment खरीदा है market से, debentures have a resale value, so it's a debit. Alright, I debit it because it's an asset for me right now. On debentures account 93,000 to bank. ये entry same रहेगा हर केस में, चाहे कम में खरीदो चाहे ज्यादा में खरीदो. Of course, the amount will be depending on कितने पे खरीदा. But entry same, on debentures to bank. याद हो गया? Fine. अब क्या करें? We purchased it, now we have to cancel it. Why cancel? Because there is one liability. अपना ही debenture है, liability अपना ही debenture, own debenture, asset है. Asset liability cancel. ना मेरा कोई liability है, ना मेरा कोई asset है, because I have purchased my own debentures from the market. Correct? Neither is this real for me, nor 6% debenture liability for me. That is also not real. So let's cancel an asset against liability. Set it off. ठीक है? उसके लिए क्या एंट्री करेंगे? 6% debentures are standing at what value in my books? Nominal value. Always, है ना? तो उसको डेबिट करेंगे because the liability is being cancelled. 6% debentures of 100 each. तो 1000 debentures into 100. 1 lakh rupees. I debit my liability. I am setting it off against my own debentures. So credit on debentures 93. अब कंपेयर करो. लायबिलिटी 1 लाख का खत्म हुआ, एसेट सिर्फ 93,000 का गया, पॉकेट में बच गया 7,000. That is my gain on cancellation of debentures. When I cancel these debentures, I am making a gain of 7,000. So I credit 7,000 here. Okay. So what did I do? Debited my debentures. Credited on debentures. ये दोनों तो करना ही है. This will always be at nominal value and this will be at what price I have purchased. Then you compare. Now you see that asset is less, liability was cancelled more, so it's a gain for me. I have purchased at lesser price than 100. So 7,000 gain. Any capital gain, ये रोज का तो नहीं है ना debentures खरीदना बेचना. Any capital gain is credited to capital reserve. Right? We have done that in issue of shares chapter also. Forfeited shares account का balance capital reserve में जाता है. And यहाँ पर भी वही है. Gain on cancellation of own debentures debit to capital reserve. Meaning I have transferred this amount to capital reserve. Simple, right? अगर यही चीज बोल रहा है कि कब ज्यादा में ले रहे हैं 105. So my purchase price is 105. So 1,000 rupees into 1,000 debentures. Sorry, 105 into 1,000. 1,05,000 is my purchase price of debentures. So I debit that to own debentures and credit that to bank. So I have purchased the debentures. So entry is same again. Own debentures to bank. Amount has changed. 105 into 1,000. Now we will cancel. Cancellation again. Debentures I have to debit. 6% debentures 1 lakh. Nominal value. And I always have to credit my own debentures at the purchase price. So I credit own debentures as purchase price. Now you compare. Asset 1,05,000 का गया. Liability खत्म हुआ सिर्फ 1 लाख का. Loss हो गया 5,000 का loss. So any loss will be debited. So we debit loss on cancellation of debentures. So ये on debentures का loss हो गया 5,000. ठीक है? Any capital loss can be written off against a specific set of reserves. अब यही capital reserve में ही हम कर सकते हैं. Yes, I can debit capital reserve. So why I have kept it here is to just mention it as an option. The sum doesn't give me any information कि कोई capital reserve है मेरे पास. If the sum says there is a balance in the capital reserve so and so, utilize that amount to cancel or the loss on issue of own debentures. And if you don't have, what will you do? Statement of bear तो है ही to bear all losses. So statement of profit and loss debit to loss on cancellation of own debentures 5,000 हो गया. Loss भी cancel करना है याद से and gain भी transfer करना है. दोनों capital reserve में है. Okay? अगर capital reserve नहीं है तो statement of it. But यहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं है. Here you are creating a capital reserve, not utilizing it. In this case, if not capital reserve, then statement of PL. यहाँ पर statement of PL नहीं आएगा, पर capital reserve ही आएगा because you are creating a reserve. It doesn't depend on whether you had it or not. Correct? So these are the entries related to the first two cases. Case 3. Case 3 is saying that we have purchased our debentures at par, meaning paid 100 rupees for 1000 debentures, so 1 lakh. So own debentures are worth 1 lakh. I have paid 1 lakh. So own debentures to bank 1 lakh purchased. Now when I cancel, I am setting off a liability of 1 lakh against an asset of 1 lakh. तो कोई प्रॉफिट हुआ नहीं, कोई लॉस हुआ नहीं. So there is no third entry here. Okay, so only two entries in such case where you have purchased your own debentures at par. Easy? Yes. Everything, this entire chapter is bilkul ekdam plain and simple. So now we will go on to taking cases where this was what? Debentures were redeemable at par. Correct? Now we will go and see the other case. The only other case left. The debentures are issued at are repayable at premium. Premium पे देना है. तो क्या करेंगे? क्या होगा ये कि now earlier we were comparing what? The nominal value of debentures and the purchase price of own debentures. Compare that. Nominal value ज़्यादा है, purchase price कम है तो gain. Nominal value और purchase price same है तो no profit no loss. Nominal value से purchase price ज़्यादा है, own debentures loss. That is how we were comparing. Okay. We can have the same cases here also, right? कम equal ज़्यादा, but किससे कम equal ज़्यादा? Right now my debentures are to be redeemed at a premium. So basically, if I had to pay my debenture holder, I would pay them nominal value plus premium. Correct? तो वो जो amount है, now that becomes my comparing milestone. वो the amount repayable, meaning nominal value plus premium. Okay? Then you compare. If I paid that amount only to purchase the debentures, no profit, no loss. But if I have paid less than that, gain. If I paid more than that, loss. Right? So here my comparison is not with nominal value, it is with nominal plus premium payable on redemption. Clear? So cancellation entry थोड़ा सा अलग हो जाएगा, बाकी सारा same रहेगा. First entry has to be the same. When you purchase own debentures from the market, own debentures to bank. Let us see what the sum is telling me. The same thing, X Limited is purchasing from the open market for cancellation 100 rupees debentures, 6%. Repayable at 10% premium, meaning if I had to give to my debenture holders, I would have to give 100 plus 10, meaning 110. अब सारा comparison 110 से करेंगे. Okay. First case I am buying at 95. Second case I am buying at 100, 110 and 115 in the next two cases. Let us see. First, debenture account, own debenture account debit to bank. 95 per debenture. So I spent how much? 95,000. I had to repay 110, and I am paying only 95. Obviously, clear cut gain, isn't it? So, debentures account will be debited 1 lakh nominal value. Also, I will debit my liability, which was premium payable on redemption of debentures. This is a liability. We have already seen that in our last video when we were doing redemption and at the time of making the amount due to the debenture holders, we also give them the premium amount. The same thing we are doing here. Debentures also debit, premium or redemption of debentures also debit. 1,10,000. आ गया ना? Debit. This is what I had to give. This was my liability. I am cancelling it. Against what? My own debentures, 95,000. I am comparing 1 lakh plus 95. Now 15,000 profit. So this gain on cancellation, you can also write profit on cancellation of own debentures is 15,000, which I transfer to capital reserve. Same thing. क्या difference हुआ? बस ये premium आ गया. Isn't it? That is what is the difference. Now if I see the second case also, when I am buying the debentures at 100. Nominal value. तभी भी कोई profit होगा क्या? Yes, smart ones. होगा because I have to pay how much to my debenture holders? 110 premium के साथ. I am buying at 100. I am still making a profit. Meaning even if I buy my debentures at 100 a debenture, I am still gaining because I had to repay at premium. So, what is my own debenture value here? It is 1 lakh. Okay? So, 1 lakh here, this is the entry. Fine? Because I am buying at 100. I am changing this here itself because entries remain the same, just the amounts are changing. Own debentures account 1 lakh to bank account 1 lakh. This is what is my purchase entry. Cancellation के टाइम में of course these two remain the same. Nominal value से debentures को cancel करना डेबिट करना है और प्रीमियम को प्रीमियम के अमाउंट से. So 110 is payable. My own debentures are worth 100, meaning 1 lakh. So now 1 lakh 10 to be paid. I have paid just 1 lakh. How much gain? I have made a gain of 10,000 only, but I'm still making a gain. So I transfer this gain to my capital reserve. Second case also done. Yes, this becomes the second case. Entries remain same till, meaning if I pay anything less than 110, I will make a profit. अगर 110 हो जाता है तब how will the entries change? I am supposed to repay at 110 and I am purchasing also at 110. No profit, no loss, correct? So now my own debentures, let us take case 3. I am purchasing at 110. Fine? So this becomes 110 meaning 1,10,000 is my purchase cost of own debentures. ठीक है? करेंगे 110 पे, अब क्या करेंगे? कैंसिल करेंगे. These two again remain the same. 6% debentures, 1 lakh debit premium on redemption, 10,000 debit. No change in that. Of course, this amount has come to 1 lakh 10. So my debits are equal to credit. 1 lakh 10 to be given, 1 lakh 10 is paid. So therefore, there is no gain on debentures, so nothing at all. Correct? So this is my case 3. Easy? Now, when we have the fourth case. Fourth case, we are buying at 115 per debenture. Okay. Meaning, I had to give 110 if I had to repay to the debenture holders. But market में 115 का rate चल रहा है debenture. And I purchase at that. Therefore, my purchase price is 1,15,000. Yes? Correct? I have purchased at this value. So, now tell me 6% debit. When I cancel 6% debentures, yes, debit. Premium on redemption of debentures, yes, debit. But I have to credit my own debentures at my own debentures are worth 1,15,000. Therefore, my liabilities that I am cancelling are less than the assets that I am paying. So, I am making a loss. How much loss? 5,000. So, which account will I debit it to? Yes, of course. Loss on cancellation of own debentures. Correct? So, loss हो गया इस बार क्योंकि 110 से ऊपर पे है. So, whatever you are paying 110, more than 110, 111, 12, 13, 14, that will result into a loss. Clear? Now, we will have to close the loss cancellation by crediting it to, of course, I do not have any information about capital reserve, so I debit it to statement of PL 5,000 and I credit loss on cancellation of own debentures 5,000. हो गया. प्रीमियम वाले केसेस भी हो गए, ऐसे हो गए. So now we are done with all 3 methods of redemption. Alright? So this entire chapter you see has hardly got anything. You just practice whatever sums are given in your book and it is done. whatever comes from this chapter you will be able to answer. We will do some additional sums also. I will be making videos on more sums to solve, where we will also deal with some, the chota mota things that we are still left. The bigger concepts are all done, okay, like interest on investment, DRI, or interest along with debentures, which we have already covered in issue of debentures. Let's see, we can take a mixed bag kind of a thing, some, so that we can practice more. Otherwise, till then, keep doing accounts the simplest of way with Kavita Rabindranath. Please like, subscribe and share my channel and press the bell icon, and please like my videos for encouragement. Thank you so much for watching, children. Take care.